So, you notice that a vendor has set up his shop outside the last of the quartermasters to leave. If you want to buy anything, you can do so now. Or if you want to seek out your parents or friends.
Well, one of my parents is down south, I think, and the other one just left, so...
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
You just said goodbye.
Go find him!
I should probably find the High Priestess, so I have no idea where she would be in town.
Probably at the academy, or possibly in any part of nature nearby.
So yeah, I go over into the little wooded area.
Alright. And true to form, you find the High Priestess there, knelt in prayer to the spirits of nature. She sees you approach and slowly lifts herself up with the help of her staff. Though elven, she is of extreme age. She's probably doesn't have more than 5, maybe 10 years left in her.
Is she
Wow.
Southern Elf?
Southern elf.
Okay.
An ancient elf.
Yeah.
Southern
Elf. They don't live that much.
Normal
Okay,
human
man.
span may be a
I
little
can
longer.
imagine. Whatever. just an old person. A wise old person.
Hail, mistress.
Brecken, I was hoping you would seek me out before you left. I'm sorry I had to ensure your safety. I wish I could go with you, but it's not possible anymore.
Why not?
I'm not fit for travel these days, I fear.
She's dying.
Gee, really?
I'm not there.
No.
She sighs slightly and slowly sits herself down on a large tree root. Come, sit beside me.
Okay, plump.
Why are you poking Seth?
Because she was looking at stuff she wasn't supposed to.
Oh,
instead
Steph,
of
stop
using
that.
character sheet.
Okay.
Listen, Brecken, I have a request of you while you are in the Heartland.
Name it.
You are aware of the rumors that druids are being hunted down there.
All too aware.
I was hoping that, with your martial friends, you would be able to do something about that. Any information you find could lead to lives saved. There are too few of us now to risk anyone, though. If you believe it is dangerous, do not attempt it. Your life is far too valuable.
Understood. How will I continue my lessons? Well, since you're not going to be there.
The first druids did not have teachers to lead them. They were forced to commune with the spirits themselves. But these are not those days. I have something for you. She reaches into her robes and pulls out a small, leather-bound tome, ancient beyond reckoning, looking to be at least 2,000 years old, the pages barely held together at all. Slowly, reverently, she hands the book to you. This is the Tome of Spirits, the ancient handbook of our order. I know you can read the runes within, though no one else will be able to. With experience, you will be able to decipher and understand more and more of this book. It will teach you what you need to know. I'm sorry I cannot do more for you, Brecken, but my resources are limited here.
I understand. Stay safe, okay?
I will endeavor, as always. So, you depart?
Yep.
Alright. Talmen.
Yeah. I go and find Marie.
Alright.
Where you at, mama?
Alright. When you finally find Marie, you believe you stumbled onto something you probably weren't supposed to see.
I keep watching.
Oh, God.
What?
Not get your minds
Wait,
out of the
what's
gutter.
going on all of a sudden?
Get your minds out of the gutter.
Oh, what's going on all of a sudden?
Yeah, I wasn't thinking that.
Oh, you're
They were.
watching.
Yeah.
Oh, you're watching her. Okay.
No. On the opposite side of Dresgard, you see Prince Edward Cale Mathis, as well as your brother, preparing to leave in a similar cart to the one you had taken. You see a heavily armored KSS agent preparing to mount up, taking them to safety. Marie is just saying her goodbyes to your younger brother when she spots you.
Okay.
Quickly, she bids the driver farewell and he takes off down the road. Your mother approaches you and inclines her head to you.
Where is Soren going?
Your brother, well, no one can remain in Dresgard at the moment. It's
I
not safe.
understand.
But I've been forbidden to tell you where they're going.
I don't accept that. He's my brother. I should know where he is.
But if you know where he is, then if something happens to you, the same could happen to him. I'm sorry, Talmen, I can't tell you.
Well, this is just great.
I don't know what to say. I'm sorry.
Evil glare.
She lowers her eyes.
I understand the need for secrecy is important. Forgive my outburst.
Thank you. I was just coming to see you, actually. I wanted to wish you farewell and safety. The king has requested my presence in the east. The orcs have a healthy fear of dragons.
Okay, then. I wish you good luck.
And
Scare
you-
a few orcs for me.
I intend to. Keep that sword of yours safe. It's a relic from your sister. She said it had magical properties, but we've yet to see any. Maybe in Heartland you will.
Maybe.
She begins to retreat and for a moment turns back and waves fondly at you before disappearing around a corner to the army's assembly area.
Yay.
Hmm.
I head back.
Alright. As you do so, you're just in time to see Vera throwing the last bits of supplies into the back of the wagon. There's really not a lot of room left for the three of you, but there is enough. It'll be an uncomfortable ride. So, you ready to mount up?
Yeah.
Yep.
Excellent. Let's get underway. We still have about half a day left before we have to stop. There should be a town well within reach of that. She clambers up into the driver's seat, and for the first time you're able to catch a glimpse of her armament. Though she seems a slight figure, she's extremely well armed. A bastard sword slung over her shoulder, along with a heavy great bow and a whole bandolier of daggers strapped across her chest.
What's her class exactly?
She's a bard.
Okay.
She's an extremely heavily armed bard.
Interesting.
Yes. Just like
Okay,
Daddy.
then.
So yeah, badass bard, chainmail, magic chainmail,
Of course.
reinforced with, KSS insignias and extra plates. So yeah.
Okay, then.
Yeah, you think in a fight you're probably safe behind her.
Point of order. It's not very secretive. The Secret Service isn't that secretive if you have your emblems and everything.
You figure that she probably has a cloak she can wear over that.
And are the KSS emblems very well known?
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Honestly, it just looks like about half of a crown and then half of a sword coming out of the top. The rest of it is enshrouded in blackness.
It's not bad.
Yeah. In fact, it looks rather similar to the crest of the Order of the Blackened Sun, which is a crowned sun, in fact, with a spear going through it. So,
Okay, then.
even if she is seen, she'll probably go and
Fib.
recognized. Fib? Question mark.
Well, like live, she gets
Oh,
recognized.
right, yes. Bluff.
Bluff.
It is a class skill for the bard, isn't it?
Bless you.
So,
Thank you.
Seth, are you done with your character survey, by the way?
Just giving it some final edits.
Who's
Uh,
that?
I inserted a very teeny picture of the Forever
Forever
Alone
Alone
guy.
guy.
Wow. So, with nothing else to do, you head out of Dresgard, leaving your home behind. For many of you, it's been quite some time since the last time you left the fortress city. But the land seems to have forgotten what you looked like in your absence. The peasants stare on blankly,
Land, I thought we were
Complete-
friends.
completely ignoring your presence. And in fact, nothing at all ever gives away the fact that you Prince and his company.
How many herons are there in this area? That'd be somewhat of a giveaway.
There are a few merchants and travelers mostly.
Okay, then.
It's enough to draw some attention to you personally, but then when they see when they believe that you might be a Bright Star wizard, then
Okay.
all's good.
Okay, then. That's right, bitch. Back away.
Yeah. Well, remember, common folk in Haddrin aren't scared of mages.
That's true.
Only once you get to Heartland, in which case they're more like burn mages.
I don't have fire resistance this time.
Nope.
No, you don't. So, about 3 weeks pass on the road, during which you make some conversation with your protector and with each other, but otherwise is relatively uneventful. Until, of course, you reach the Heartland border.
Of course.
By the time you get there, civilization seems to pretty much end in a gigantic wall. At 1 mile, there's a village every day or so, and then the next day, there's nothing at all.
Huh.
Dude, my hand.
Just
my fingers
wilderness.
aren't straight.
Just untamed wilderness, plainslands. Occasionally,
No,
see.
I like it there then.
creepy.
Yes. Occasionally, you see a hamlet with a large patch of land, but no real cities to speak of. At least until you see on the horizon the city of Southwall, the first destination in Heartland. Mark,
What?
Southwall, we have arrived.
I know.
Just
I was
making sure.
listening.
All right then. So,
Oh god, it's Duncan and his brood.
Yeah. I really intended to find an apology layer too.
Who's Duncan?
But never did.
Duncan is
Duncan
Caden's.
Commodore.
He's
Oh,
Caden's
yeah.
asshole ex-fiance. He ended up
okay.
He ended up making nice with Caden, and then married
I
Aricia,
remember that.
and he's now
I never-
Talwith.
I never liked the name Duncan.
A what?
It's kind of douchey.
You think Arisi would take a
He's now
last name
Talwith?
other than Talwith?
Yeah. He
He
married-
Talwith. He's not as an A do Talwith.
No, he is a member of the Talwith family.
Right, yeah.
He married Aricia.
And again, I don't think Arisi is going to take the name Commodore.
No, that ain't happening. Sorry. Talwith is too old and proud of a name,
And it's Aricia.
and it's Aricia, true. And she really does not like Duncan that much.
Can you blame her?
Well, he doesn't like her that much either, but you know.
Can you blame him?
No. Actually, that should be a match made in heaven.
I hate you. I hate you too. Let's make out. Okay.
Well, they say hate
Hate sex.
unites more than love.
Angry sex.
That's probably how their children were born, yeah.
Relationships
They had
are
more than
more.
one?
Well,
This is so.
they have a legitimate child.
Okay. Okay, fair enough.
Mark.
Though there are rumors of both Duncan and Aricia having their own bastards.
That's great.
So,
Okay, fine.
your cart pulls up at the city gates of Southwall, and with a heavy thud, Vera plops down onto the ground and starts walking towards the gate, giving you the signal to follow her into town.
Good fan here.
Yes, I'm boiling. What do you want? Me not to boil?
I'm cold.
Well, that's why the fans pointed at me, or
Right.
in my general area.
Yeah.
I can smell that blue raspberry from here.
I know,
Smells
it's
really
so
good.
amazing.
So, what do you do?
Fun.
Yeah. Yeah, nothing else to do.
Indeed. So, you follow Vera up to the city gates, and Southwall is very little like what your parents told you of many years ago. It's the closest thing to a metropolis you've seen since you passed through Carthronor about 2 weeks ago. There are hundreds and hundreds of houses in and around the city walls, and in the center a huge marketplace brimming with people. Yes, Seth, there's a fan.
So
Not
Southwall is not.
Trash. Yeah.
So in 20 years, now Southwall is prospering.
Yeah.
Good.
It's prospering very, very well, actually. You can see merchants coming and going by the dozen through the main gates, and a whole company of soldiers are posted outside, manning heavy artillery, ballistas, and catapults, ready to turn back any brigands.
That would
or-
make sense that it would prosper. It's like
Yeah.
right smack dab in the middle of the country.
Yeah, now that I think about it, though, it's really surprising when you see caravans going dredge by the Southwall, it being a major trade center.